Hello, Patrick. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on the website to increase your online leads, your traffic, and your business throughout all these areas that you serve. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you on top of the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads and bring value to you. So talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website. I love all your services right here. I wouldn't change much on the outside of your website, actually. I love the videos here and how the things come in and out. So very strong website. But on the back end, you have a strong website too, but you just increase some things on the back end that you can't see that increase your searchability with Google. So speaking of Google, if I lived in the Newcastle area, I might type this in for a service that you do. And here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a good investment if you haven't done this already. It's a good way to be right in the front of the faces of consumers with these ads. But sometimes consumers, they keep scrolling down, and this is the map pack here. This is really important associated with that Newcastle address, but I'll go more of that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be on the top of the page for anything that you do, for all the areas that you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's a Mercy type of service. So your top competitor in the area is this Lynn the Plumber. So I'll compare your website to one of their sub pages here that's giving us some push power on top of this page for this keyword. But I think you're on the first page here. So you're having some, I can't remember, maybe you're not on the first page. I thought I saw you on the first page, but either way, if you want to be up here, so I'll just compare your website to theirs. So to do that, there's a comparison we do with a tool we use called Ahrefs, and this is your URL right here, and these are your numbers. So right now, you got some keywords going on. You got 372 keywords, which is good, and you want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck. But you guys don't do so many services. Think about all the buyer intent services you do. Think about all the cities that you go to as well, all those counties you go to. You tag them. That's how you really start not matching your competition, but you start outranking your competition. So increase your keywords to just be more competitive in that area for that searchability on Google. So here's Lynn the Plumber. Here's their sub page, and for them, this is a little bit different. This is their big URL, but they're getting a lot of pull power for their main page here. But right now they're using 14 keywords, so not nearly as much as you, but it's about intentionality as well. So maybe some of these keywords that you don't have that's giving them some push power is what maybe that's ranking them higher. So I don't know for sure. I didn't do a total deep dive in your website, but for instance, let's say this is not on your website, or even this one, the PA Plumber. You could tag that, put it on your website. If it applies to you, use that search volume. That's how you just increase your keywords as well, just matching your top competitors. Second is a backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google will use that to build trust in the business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks to your industry. It doesn't help if you have websites outside your industry linking to you. It doesn't give you that push power, that strength power with Google. And you have some here for sure. And here's your backlinks. You have 236 with 35 reference domains. Again, it's not going to be totally accurate with this sub page here. That's only showing 5 backlinks with 1 reference domains, but you can see this is their trust power over time. So a lot of these sublinks and a lot of these main pages are just giving them a lot of push power, and it's giving them that traffic, and it's getting them on top of the page of Google. So you're beating them already with the sub page, but you just have to be more creative and intentional with your backlinks, and you could do a deep dive in backlinks as well. Maybe some that you're not having that are strong. You could also link them to your website, and you just add to your numbers over time. So you just add to these numbers over time, and that's how you add your traffic. That's how you start outranking your competitors. And then finally, there's citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And if you do have that business address in Newcastle, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right in the front of faces of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and hundreds of others you probably heard of. Also, a great social media presence works great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here, in the map pack, and up here organically, with all the services you do and all the areas you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords, as I said, that can generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line or two of feedback on this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.